Hi, I'm Chris Vespoli.
And I'm James Knobloch.
And welcome to New York Natives Best of 2014 Superlative Awards.
That's right. Since real life really is a lot like high school, we've decided to give out some completely arbitrary most likelies to our favorite writers and articles from throughout the year.
We actually opened up the voting to the general public, and by general public, I mean the people who work in this office.
That's right.
So let's get to it. Our first award, the piece most likely to make you want to order seamless. And the nominees are
Burning Questions, Who Serves the Best Pancakes in Manhattan by John Friedman.
The Hot Corner, A Slice of Brooklyn by Dan Schlossberg.
Around the World in 5 Boroughs, China Cubano by Anjali Matsukhani.
Scoop du Jour, Cheese is Magic by Hannah Howard.
And Native Spotlight, Bee's Knees Spicy Honey by the New York Natives staff.
I gotta tell you, James, Around the World in 5 Boroughs gets my vote. Chino Cubano. I love Chinese food, I love Cuban food. I had no idea that there was a restaurant out there that combines the two before I read this article. I was blown away.
Yep. I see your point there, Chris, but I'm gonna have to go with Bee's Knees Spicy Honey, our Native Spotlight.
Okay.
As someone who has personally put this stuff on something from all the major food groups, I just feel like it's a solid bet.
I've seen you do it many times.
And the winner is Around the World in 5 Boroughs, China Cubano by Anjali Matsukhani.
All right, congratulations, Anjali. Moving on now to Most Brutally Honest Contributor.
And the nominees are Mark Doyle for Underexposed, Down and Out in the Village.
Tatiana Perez for Campus Chronicles, The Top 20.
Steph Skinner for The Skinny, The City That Never Sleeps.
Stephanie Erdang for Frequencity, Crossings.
Enrique Grijalva for Uncensored New York, Did Growing Up in NYC Make Me Emotionally Absent?
Well, it's funny that you mentioned Enrique, James, because that is actually my pick in this category.
It's almost like we scripted that, isn't it?
Almost like we wrote these things that we're saying out ahead of time. That article pretty much encapsulated, I feel, the spirit of New York in terms of like, yeah, do I maybe not say hello to people? Do I sometimes think that I go outside, I'm going to get mugged by somebody who's just trying to say, hey, how's the day going? Yeah, I think New York has made us pretty emotionally absent.
Yeah, we're all dead inside.
Yep.
Personally, I'm going to go with Tatiana Perez, The Top 20.
Okay.
I think anybody who's going to share that much about their sex life deserves an award for it.
That's true.
And the winner is Campus Chronicles, The Top 20 by Tatiana Perez.
Oh, interesting. Okay. This thing's rigged. Next up, who would we most like to brunch with? And the nominees are
Mickey Boardman, Executive Director of Paper Magazine, from Noah's Ark with Noah Levy.
Patricia Field, legendary costume and fashion designer from Native Icon.
The Suck Lord, eccentric pop artist and collector from Know Your Stuff with Simeon Lipman.
Alex Guanaschelli, restaurateur and TV personality from What's New With You with Danielle Carrillos.
And Milana Snow, Project Runway model winner and actress from Kokoro Chic with Elizabeth Blake.
Okay, this category is all about who you want to share a meal with, who's going to make that hour or so really interesting. And in my book, it's the Suck Lord. All right, this guy is a character. He knows about just all these collectibles and like weird pop art things that I've never even heard of. We both wear glasses. We can talk about that. I just feel like I connect with this guy. You know what I'm saying? So
on a very deep level, clearly.
Right, exactly. Like, who do you want to have brunch with?
I'm just going to go with all of the above, assuming there are bottomless mimosas there.
Okay.
I'm not too worried about the company.
No.
And the winner is What's New With You, Alex Guanaschelli by Danielle Carrillos.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yes, expert in the field. Can't really top that.
We're getting down to the nitty-gritty. This is the award for Most Mean-Spirited Commenter. And the nominees are
Daniel Rutger on Awkward New York. I don't hate football because of Ray Rice. I hate it because I'm a Giants fan by Chris Vespoli. Go f*** yourself in this ridiculous article.
Philip Wonecker. You look like a metrosexual. You suck perpetually.
Dave DeCamp. As a Jets fan, I say F-U-C-K, you, you.
And Bob Kahn. I hope this moron would stick his head in a toilet. And I hope the toilet has a big, sloppy, thick turd in the bowl, and someone would come along and flush his dumb hipster butt into the sea, where he could be eaten by a shark, and then I would be happy. Huh. Okay, so clearly A lot of people aren't fans of my work. To each his own. Okay.
So my personal favorite was Dave. Anybody who can spell is good in my book, you know. Comes with being an editor. But I don't know, Chris, what was your favorite?
I mean, if we're going for, I don't know, for creativity, I'm going to have to go with Bob. The whole toilet bowl thing.
Really painted a picture.
You know, calling me hipster, hoping there's a turd in the bowl, hoping I get eaten by a shark. It was really just a solid story, beginning, middle, and end.
Yeah.
So that I would say Bob probably.
I'd read that book.
Yeah.
Find out who our winner is. Giving it to Bob.
Bob. Yep, I know.
Bob's our winner.
That's what I thought.
I think it was the toilet bowl that really sealed the deal for him.
Yep. Thanks, Bob.
Good stuff.
And now the award we've all been waiting for, contributor most likely to get their hands dirty. And the nominees are
Nicola Kraus for TBD, Mastering the Body for Change.
Megan Drillinger for Drillinger Does, Sex Club Date Night.
Charles Oog Ugas for On My Way, Comic Con.
Kaiten Maza for Hear Me Out, Pretrial Detention is an Assault on Liberty.
And Verge Randall for Don't Get Me Started, Feast on This.
Okay, now for this one, I'm actually a little bit biased towards Charles because I myself am a huge nerd.
That is true.
I've gone to many Comic-Cons in my life, and Charles not only went there, but he was working there. He's an artist. He was signing his own comics. He was dealing with all the crowds and stuff like that. He did it, man. You know, he got in there, down and dirty.
Yeah. I see your point. I'm going to take the more literal approach and give it to Megan Drillinger for Drillinger Does. I mean, she quite literally got her hands dirty for several hours from what I remember of her article.
Right, having sex in public.
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds like a lock. Let's see if we're right.
Yeah. And the winner is Drillinger Does,
Hey.
Sex Club Date Night by Megan Drillinger.
All right.
Apparently you really can sleep your way to the top.
I hope your parents enjoyed that
All right.
article as much as we did, Megan. All right, well, hey, that does it. That does it for 2014 here at New York Natives.
Banner year.
Congratulations to all of our contributors, everybody who works here. Thank you so much to you, our readers and our viewers. We had an awesome 2014 and hopefully an even better 2015. Have a happy new year, everybody.
Catch you on the flip side.